and welcome to Crafting with Jane. Today we're looking at filler stamps and what we do with filler stamps. So, for example, this stamp set here, again an old retired one called Botanicals for You. It was a celebration one, and you've got this lovely large font sized sentiment and the words that go in, and then you've got what we call filler stamps. So these are to just fill spaces, and you'll notice in most stamp sets there will be some filler stamps. So I thought we'd do flowers because flowers is a popular one, and I'm going to get these ones out. So we've got 3 of them in the flowers. We've got 2 sort of little spriggy things which I'll probably do green, and I have already decided on my colour palette. So I've chosen a bright pink for the back. I've got a mount. I always do 1/4 inch. I don't give you the sizes because you might want to do large cards, smaller cards, square cards, whatever you want. So I'm going to start with these are the colours I'm going to do. So with this flower one, I'm choosing these ones, which are pinks in various shades. So I've got Blushing Bride, Crisp Cantaloupe, Strawberry Slush and Melon Mambo. So pinks going to oranges, going to brighter pinks is what you're looking for. So I'm going to start with the palest. It means I don't need to clean my stamp in between, because if I go from pale to dark, it's just a little tip that you don't need to do it. So I'm just taking this and I'm going to quite randomly do 3 stamps. So 3 different stamps. So stamp once, stamp a second time, stamp a third time. Okay. Then we're going to get the next one. So this is the Crisp Cantaloupe, which is like an orangey colour. So I'm going to take this one and exactly the same thing. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we're going to get the next one, and I'm doing them all in the large one to start off with, because I want to lay down that colour first of all. So this one is Strawberry Slush, so it's a strawberry colour, and this is going to be brighter. So I'm going to take one there, one there, one there. And again, I don't mind them going over, because what we're doing is we're trying to build up layers as we go. Okay, I might just do another one down the bottom actually. Whoops, sliding around. And like that. Okay, so this is very easy to do. And just look and see if you've got any small, little, what I call filler stamps. And so I'm now doing the darkest of them. And I'm just taking some of them right down on the side. And I think that's probably it on this one. I don't think I want another one on there. So that's those. Now I'm going to put that to one side. Now I can take the next one, which is sort of the middle-sized one. And for this one, I'm going to do some yellow. So this is Crushed Curry, any yellow ink you've got, because what we're wanting to do is to just infill to give another bit of colour. So you can see I'm just sort of dotting it about. It's nice that you can get 3 different shades of colour coming in. So just by moving it around, and if I wanted to I can turn it up the other way and just get these ones in on the bottom like that. Okay, so that's our yellow. I could fill in with the tiny weeny one a little bit with some yellow. So let's just take this little tiny one, and I don't need very many, but I just want to use it because it's quite small. And then I've got green, and I'm using the Pear Pizzazz, and I might use a darker green. Let's start with the Pear Pizzazz, and again all I'm doing is just sort of spreading it about in different shades, turning it round so we've got it the other way, because we want it all different shades, and it's just picking up some of these colours coming in. Put this one down the bottom a bit. Okay, and then I think I will do a darker one. So what darker one have I got? Let me just use my hand reaching up underneath the camera. I'm going to use Old Olive, so it's 2 or 3 shades darker. So you've got a light green and a darker green, and there's another little spriggy thing on here, so I can do this, and it does come a little bit darker, not hugely different, but it just gives a little bit of variation of colour in there. Okay, so that's using your filler stamps, and as I say, I've covered the whole of this sheet in there, and it gives you your own sort of pattern paper, designer series paper, and then if I put this on here, you can see how it picks it up beautifully. Now you can leave it like that and just put your own sentiment on, which is fine. I am going to I think I'm going to use this on here, because I think that that might just work quite nicely. So this is a very large stamp, but again it's on wooden blocks, so I don't have to worry about it at all. And I'm literally just going to take, I think I'm going to do it in black, or I could do it in a contrasting colour or a bright colour. Oh, it's difficult to know, isn't it? I might do it in a dark green, actually. Don't know whether that's going to be too... I think I'm actually going to try and do it in this one. Now, this is where I have no idea how well inked this pad is. So let me just have a look and see. Oh, that looks okay, actually. So I'm just inking it up. And this is a dark green. Now, you could do it in black if you wanted to. I'm just inking it very well both ways, so I make sure that I've got lots of ink on there, and then I can just put that down in the center like that. And I'm going to leave it to rest for a little bit, because I have got colour underneath and I want this to go over the top as best I can. So I could have done it in the pink, but I think the green will probably, fingers crossed, work quite well. Let's have a look. Oh yes, now that I think's worked better than doing it in the black. So I'm just going to have to Just For You. I'm not going to add anything else to it, because I can when it's somebody's birthday. And if I just pop that in like that, you can see you've got a very easy, simple card. And you don't have to do that particular sentiment if you haven't got that one. Use what you've got, but use these little filler stamps. Don't keep them hiding away, and see what you can create. So I hope you enjoyed that. As always, please stay safe and well. Please be kind, and look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye bye.